A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, U.S. President Donald Trump is scheduled to speak with Russian President Vladimir Putin this week, as efforts to broker a ceasefire intensify. This anticipated conversation comes as U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff recently met with Putin in Moscow, where discussions centered on finding a resolution to the war that has ravaged Ukraine since 2022. Witkoff expressed optimism regarding the upcoming call, stating that he believes it will be really good and positive. This call marks the second direct communication between Trump and Putin since Trump took office for his second term earlier this year. The first call, which took place in February, resulted in an agreement to initiate high-level talks aimed at ending the hostilities in Ukraine. Witkoff elaborated on the current situation during his appearances on various news programs, emphasizing his belief that a ceasefire agreement could be reached imminently. The president uses the timeframe weeks, and I don't disagree with him. I am really hopeful that we are going to see some real progress here, he stated. He refrained from giving specific details regarding what might be decided during the upcoming call, but reiterated that the relationship forged between Trump and Putin during Trump's first term would facilitate a constructive dialogue. The backdrop of this diplomatic effort is the ongoing military situation in Ukraine, particularly in the Kursk region, where Ukrainian forces are reportedly losing ground amid a major Russian offensive. Recently, Ukraine confirmed its withdrawal from Sudza, the largest town it controlled in the Kursk region, as Russian troops continue their advance. This shift in control highlights the urgency of the ceasefire discussions, as Ukraine grapples with the realities of the battlefield. In response to the deteriorating military situation, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has appointed Andriy Natov as the new chief of the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces. This leadership change aims to restructure and strengthen the military as it faces increasing pressure from Russian forces, particularly in the Donetsk region. The previous chief, Anatoly Barhalevich, will now serve as the General Inspector of Ukraine's Defense Ministry, ensuring continuity in military oversight. As the diplomatic talks unfold, the situation remains tense. Russia has launched overnight drone attacks on Kyiv, prompting Ukrainian air defense units to engage in countermeasures. Mayor Vitaly Klitschko confirmed the attacks, underscoring the ongoing threat to the capital amid the ceasefire negotiations. Moreover, Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister, Alexander Grushko, reiterated the Kremlin's firm stance against the deployment of NATO observers to Ukraine, asserting that any presence of NATO forces would be viewed as a direct involvement in the conflict. Grushko emphasized that discussions regarding unarmed observers could only take place after a peace agreement is established. The complexity of the negotiations is further compounded by Russia's demands for ironclad guarantees that Ukraine will remain neutral and not pursue NATO membership as part of any peace deal. Grushko's statements reflect the hardline position of the Kremlin, which seeks to ensure that any agreement aligns with its strategic interests in the region. As the week progresses, all eyes will be on the Trump-Putin call, with hopes that it may pave the way for a much-needed ceasefire. Witkoff's optimism, coupled with the ongoing military developments in Ukraine, creates a volatile yet pivotal moment in the quest for peace in the region. The outcome of this diplomatic engagement could have far-reaching implications for the future of Ukraine and the broader geopolitical landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.